Last Sunday, the California Interscholastic Federation selected this year's participants for the California State Bowl games.
And so that'll be our Division II matchup. Cathedral Catholic of San Diego versus St. Mary's of Stockton. Now for our Division I matchup, we're very happy about this. We have a big rematch. Centennial of Corona will take on De La Salle of Concord.
Boo!
And for our open division, we will have Long Beach Poly versus Grant of Sacramento.
No! And live from Walnut Creek, it's Two Geeks and a Pigskin! What you reading?
Nothing. What's going on, football fans? All right, so we know that De La Salle's not happy. They didn't make the open division game. It was Grant, and Grant's playing Long Beach Poly, and De La Salle's in the Division I game on Friday and not Saturday, and they're playing Centennial, but Centennial is a solid team. Obviously, we know that from last year when the two teams played, and De La Salle won 37-31. But De La Salle's in there because they played one of their best games of the year by beating Pittsburgh. They held Pittsburgh to 34 yards rushing on defense. And offensively, they clicked again for the third straight game. They had a big rushing game from a now healthy Kalen Butler. He had 186 yards, including 2 big runs. Blake Wayne had a couple of touchdown passes, including a big pass down the seam to Jackson Bouza that set up a touchdown at the end of the half. And I think they're ready to play in a big game, and they're confident, and they're going to play with some fire because they feel a little snubbed. You were at that game against Pittsburgh. What were your thoughts? And you wrote about Centennial for Wednesday, so you know about Centennial. What is De La Salle ready to play this game?
I think they are, but talking about Centennial, I think I could probably find someone a little bit more qualified to answer that question.
You gonna wear that stupid hat again? Centennial runs a spread offense. It runs a no huddle, but they kind of check your defense out, and then they get a play from the sidelines. They all have these play cards. They look at them and go from there. So they have a running back that's going to Washington State. The quarterback is going to Nebraska as an athlete. They have a wide receiver that's going.
You got a prediction?
Oh, geez.
Like Clever Lane, pain. I have a prediction.
The Geeks bring the pain. This is excellent.
I think it's going down to the wire. That's my prediction.
Excellent.
We'll see what happens. But I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be an entertaining game. I think just like last year. I think
it's funny that you mentioned last year because the Geeks practice hard journalism, and we're a very reputable news organization. Two Geeks
I noticed
and a
that.
Pigskin.
Yeah.
I'd really like to know how many days it took you to get out of bed after last year's debacle on defense. I mean, 31 points. I know you won the game, but did you cry yourself to sleep?
That is a good question. I did not really feel all that great that night. I felt great for the kids that they won the state championship. I really felt like if we would have lost the game, that's the main thing. We'd have lost the game. It would have gone down as one of the biggest choke jobs in the De La Salle history. And thank God I don't make enough. So if I'd have gotten fired, it really wouldn't have affected my family or my livelihood. But I would have to sleep with that one. So if we hadn't pulled that game out, you're right. It would have been a lot of endless nights.
I was ashamed for you.
Were you?
I was sitting in the box.
My wife was ashamed for me too, so that makes you feel any better. That's good. She wanted to know what the hell we were doing out there. So yeah.
I mean, last year there were Brady Amack, Xavier Vigney, Jordan Bowie. Those guys are gone. How? You got to be worried about this week.
Those guys are gone, you say?
They're gone. They are not here anymore.
We might bring them back for this game now. You never know. They are gone. Don't forget Andrew Garaventa that was holding up the middle. But I think our secondary is just as strong as last year, which is it's going to help us. Our kids are really learning. They've really picked up their game. So would I love to have Brady A back out there? Of course I would. Who wouldn't? But you know what? It's a new team, a new challenge, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, enough of this chit chat. Let's hit the road. They're flying down tomorrow night. Or Friday night.
Yeah,
we're heading down tomorrow. Road trip.
We're heading down tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Oh, you are going down.
Thursday.
Whatever.
Play on Friday.
I'm not much for detail. I'm a big picture guy.